See, this we have been raising this issue with them as well as with the common public also. This is becoming a nuisance for us as well as for the common man and the public, the passers-by, the users of the road, and all those things. Uh, our poles have a certain capacity to hold any load, so that is for us, and maybe to a certain extent we can take and carry the other wires as per the norms which are allowed under the electrical safety rules. We have issued notices to the general notice also, and to everybody, saying that you please remove these wires, because these wires, number one, are a cause of accident. We are aware that in many of the cases, because of the problems in those wires, the fire and all incidents have happened, and which has impacted the supply of electricity through our poles to the public. Uh, we have issued these notifications. We have given the last dates wherein people should, those who have put up those wires, whether it is the telecom service providers or whether the internet service providers, or in certain cases I have seen that private public has also used it. Private persons have also used it for XYZ purpose. So this is not correct. It is illegal, and only those wires should be allowed which have a proper verification, proper permission from our side and from the electrical safety directorate. But that is not happening, and since we can take action, we can cut it down immediately and can remove all those wires, but it will cause some inconvenience to the public who are taking services through those service providers, whether it is internet or whether it is telecom or whether it is any other service. So through you, I would like to again advise and these fellows who are using our wires to either they remove it, or we will be very constrained to cut it down, even at the cost of some inconvenience to the public. So this is what I would like to say, and we have already given so many last dates, and again we can wait and give some more time to them, and through you, if it can be broadcasted properly, that these are not the wires of MeECL. MeECL wires are the ones which supply electricity. Most of them are open conductors. In certain cases we have the covered conductors also, but these are the wires which don't belong to us, but they are using our pole facility. Very few have taken permission, not even, I will say, hardly 10% of the wires are with the permission. Just all 90% are illegal. We have issued so many deadlines. As I mentioned that now if we talk about taking legal action against them in terms of removing them, we are all within our right to remove it. But as I mentioned, it will abruptly cause some inconvenience to the public, because they are the users of those services. The service providers should actually understand this issue, and should come forward voluntarily, should identify their wires, and should get them registered with us, and follow the all electrical safety norms and all, so that we are aware that these are the wires which we can legally and genuinely allow. Rest all we will remove. Remember the date correctly, but I think somewhere in maybe July or August we gave that deadline to them.
Last year?
This year. One thing we should understand, that these wires are actually on the poles which is carrying electricity. So when we give the permission, we take care of those electrical safety and all those things, and we ensure that the service provider also adheres to those safety norms, and there are very checks and balances. We get clearances from the authority, which is the Directorate of the Electrical Safety. We give clearances and all, and certain checks and balances are there. If these kinds of uncontrolled usage is there by XYZ, then what happens is, supposing some incident or some snapping of our wire takes place, then all those service wires which are there might get impacted. There might be some causing of some flow of current through those wires, which actually are supposed to carry only the internet signal. So these are the issues, and the service providers are not serious, and we are contemplating that if it is not done, maybe we'll take some legal action to the extent of filing FIR and all against them.
What is the process? Suppose somebody wants to apply to put up wires. Any fees involved?
There is a fees. There's a very nominal fees, because And this is only for the reason that since they are also providing the services at a cost to the consumer, so that cost is there, and it is not here in Meghalaya, it is everywhere in the entire country, that if you are using a pole which is the electrical pole, only certain usages of the electrical poles are allowed as per the rules. There are certain categories which are not allowed. Only those categories are allowed, and the corporation or the DISCOM is under all authority to charge for that.
Any pending dues?
As I mentioned, many of them have not registered, so the pending dues issue doesn't come at all. Many number of times. We have issued notices, we have given the deadlines, but I think we need to go one step beyond it, which I will contemplate, discuss with my officers and my legal team, and we'll see what action can be taken now.